Well, that timed out pretty good. I'm gonna have to remember that. Just start the macro, and it starts right at the show. Actually started right at 9 o'clock when the train clock started. Hello, everybody, and welcome into February 7th, 2024. I believe it is Wednesday night. It's just been one of those type of days. A couple things did not work on the macro that I know I changed. I will check those out later. I can't do it while we're streaming, obviously, because if I change to go look at the macro, then it's going to show it over YouTube, and we don't want that. We have William, we have Rich, we have Greg, we have Sam, we have Sim, we have Mike Wojak. Hello, Mike. We have Photo Mix Media, Jose Alvarez, and Chris Garrett. Hello, boys.
You
Hello.
forgot somebody.
Hello.
I believe I said we have William, Rich, Greg, Sam, Sin, Mike, Jose, and Chris Garrett. Who'd I forget?
Max.
Oh, well, I don't see Max's name anywhere, so I'll make a mental note to remember Max. Got it. Gotcha. Roger. I'll forget within 10 minutes, so remind me. Sin Vicious was first tonight. Probability theory is nothing but common sense reduced to a calculation. That's true. BH Ringer was sloppy second. BH has also got a link that I need to figure out how to share. And I think I figured out my dilemma that I was having on sharing, posting links in the description. I say think because I tested a couple things today and I got tied up doing some other stuff and I didn't get a chance to go verify if it's going to work or not. But preliminary indications are it's going to solve that problem. Jim says, Jesus fucking that face would frighten small children. He's got to be referring to the face I put on the thumbnail, which was Brian Lightfoot, one of his 2 pictures he sent to me. Greg was in 4th place tonight. He's cleaning the carpet. Greg, are you practicing for your business or what? By the way, that looks like you missed a spot over there in the corner. Is that still the same?
I'm having my pie.
Same one or new pie?
Yeah, same one.
Okay. All right. Jeff says he has to clean something after looking at that. He's talking about, of course, Brian's picture. Ski Man says he was 6th. Oh, BH dropped to the link. Okay, good. Thank you, BH. Rick Lake says hello. And Sam and Onefish say hello. There was a discussion prior to the show tonight that Spectrum, I believe you said, Sam, is down across the nation. Maybe Sam has stepped away for a moment. I believe that's what he said.
Yeah. In some major, looks like a bunch of major cities have an outage. Or if
wonder if we know it's not in Pennsylvania because Sin's with us. So,
we know it's not in Florida.
Well, yeah, I was wondering if maybe. Oh my gosh, what's going? Okay, that looks good. Why does that look so weird on OBS?
It could impact other internet providers too. Possibility.
Well, that'll be Alex's excuses. My internet didn't work today for some reason.
I got it
for the first time in. Who knows? I will tell you a cute little story after we end the stream about Alex tonight. Just gotta scratch your head in wonderment sometimes. Joshy said he may or may not be here. I don't even know if he's streaming. I woke up late. I set an alarm clock. I didn't even hear the alarm go off. I don't know what woke me up. I came very close to sleeping through tonight's show. So I honestly couldn't tell you why I woke up. Yeah, it looks better. I don't have the green blurriness now. So I ain't got anything. I ain't got anything. There's some good English for you right there. I ain't got anything. I could have said I ain't got nothing. But
Am I rubbing off on you? The Alabama talk.
it could be, Chris. It actually could be. Yes, it could be that that is rubbing off on me. I
Can
go ahead, Jose.
that's the English I know, and that's the English I speak.
I don't know what it is. I don't want to contribute it to old age, but there's something. I worked on the opening today, and I'm going to replay it right now if you're watching the stream. You know what? Can I share my... No, I can't do that. I worked on this for probably 4 hours today, and this is the version that Greg, Darren, Ghetto, and myself, and Mrs. K actually have a big say in it. There's things about it I like. I don't like the back end. The first flip is good. The second flip to me is just really fast. I can't figure out how to slow it down. This took about 3 hours yesterday to put together, and about another 4 hours today to get it to work right. And it's still not right in my... It's not the way that I want it. I want the back end to be a little bit slower, the person to stay a little bit longer. And then I screwed it up. In the beginning, it's got Can't Stop Live, and then toward the end, it goes away because I was trying to reduce it in the amount of time that it ran, and in doing that, I get rid of the video itself. You can do it with stills, you can do it with video. It is pretty cool. I think I showed Greg. Greg, did I show you all the nodes in DaVinci? I don't remember. I know I showed Darren.
Yeah.
There's probably 50 nodes involved in that. Interesting. It was interesting. It was fun putting it together. Other than that, I ain't got nothing. Good night. See you tomorrow. No? That usually goes over better than that. Anybody got anything, any tech issues they want to try to discuss or anything they want to try to fix? Do we want to call Spectrum and fix their problems for them?
Why not?
Yeah.
At
We
$50
should.
an hour.
I like the attitude. There you go. Why not?
Maybe that's where Alex is he working on their problems. Might be
You
why
could
they
be
have
their
Yeah,
problem.
I doubt it. I
might be why
seriously
they have
doubt it.
problems.
Yeah, I do have some questions, but you know me, it's not
That-
appropriate for YouTube.
That could very well be, Chris, that he could be, yeah, they reached out to him and he messed it up, but who knows? And yes, Jose, I do appreciate you holding your questions until the stream ends. We do try to keep it as family friendly as we can here. Sometimes we're not too successful. We get to the line. I don't think we've actually crossed the line all that rough or bad before. I got to check something here. Again, I apologize. I'm running a little bit late. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm back. I had to check for a quick email that I'm expecting. But I will eventually get this email. Mike, how you been?
I'm doing well, thank you.
How's your weather?
It's all right. It's going to be up. Let me check here. Right now, it's just above freezing, but by the weekend, we're supposed to be up into the 40s, pushing 50. It looks like.
Yeah, we're 62 on Friday and partly cloudy. Tentatively, we're scheduled to play golf at noon, but I'm going to push that back at least until 1, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon because Mrs. K works today and tomorrow, so she'll get off at 6:30. We'll get home 7:15ish, and then it's just rough on my body to lay down at 7, try to get up by 11-ish, have some breakfast to make it to the golf course by 12. So I'm going to push it back, which I'm sure that won't be any issue. We pushed it back Tuesday to 1, and that wasn't due to not sleeping. That was due to the weather. They really missed the weather this week, this Tuesday. They they predicted a high of 52, and I don't think it got out of the 40s. I really don't.
So you play golf today?
No, I played yesterday. Scheduled to play Friday. 62 is the forecasted high. We'll see. We will see.
Friday, I'll be cutting my grass. It's 59.
Yeah, you said that the other day. That just amazes me that in middle of February, well, actually the 10th of February, I guess that's about as middle as you can when there's only 29 days in the month, that you're going to be mowing your lawn. That's just mind-boggling to me.
The person asked about weather would be B.H. Ringer.
Did you see the picture from a couple days ago? The snowdrift that they estimated to be about 27 feet high. BH sent me that. I asked him if I could use it, and he said, sure. My goodness. The guy dug a little path between his house and the drift.
There's a lot of snowfall around San Diego, California, too.
Up in the mountains, possibly.
Yeah. What were they talking about? They were talking about, those people that got lost. Airplane got lost, or helicopter got lost.
In San Diego?
Well, a Marines helicopter got lost. I don't know what happened. They searching for him anyway on foot, just in case it crashed.
Recently?
Yep.
Huh. I did not see.
I guess it was recently. I didn't pick up on a date, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess it was recently. It came on a YouTube suggestion.
Oh, that's up to date and accurate.
Well, I think it said it was like posted whenever I watched it. It was 4 hours ago. So, yeah, it might have been recently. But they were searching on foot, and the lady said the snow's melting, but it looked like it was all on the ground to me.
I jumped over to YouTube. I wanted to see if Ghetto was streaming, but then I remember he did say something about they might watch one of the Harry Potter movies that I sent him, which is really strange. Apparently, he starts it on his computer, then he starts his phone, then he goes to FaceTime with Natasha, and that's how they watch the movie. Now, I don't think I could watch a movie on my phone to begin with, let alone. I wonder if Josh holds it the entire time when they're watching that. I'll have to ask him that next time I see him. Of course, he probably will not show up tonight because I was teasing him earlier. Yeah, I just found it. Rescues are searching for 5 Marines after finding the military helicopter in Southern California's Pine Valley. I believe Pine Valley is northeast of San Diego, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Couple days since I've been to that area, so I'm just glancing through the article now. They said they found it, but it didn't. It had been reported overdue going from Vegas to San Diego. Muddy terrain, rain snow mix. CH-53 Super Stallion helicopter. You would think they would have known. I mean, they found it. Oh, was it just parked out in the middle of nowhere? Or was there an actual crash? Sometimes people that write these articles just frustrate me. How many people are on board? 5? All right. Yeah, it doesn't say anything other than right now it's a lot of rain and snow mixed. So hopefully there were. Anyway, going back to Ghetto, I was teasing him earlier because I guess he streamed for about 11 hours last night. I said, well, Joshy, I believe it was about 3 days ago that you said, I'm never going to stream for 10 hours again. And I said, I give you until the end of March. And here we are 2 days later, and you've done 3 more. And he did get it. He kind of laughed. So I told him I was going to give him a hard time about it tonight, but more than likely, he and Natasha are watching a movie.
Were the Marines on the helicopter or were they in the helicopter? I never could figure that out.
I don't know, Brian. Hello. I think you're a little bit off. I think you need to move me a little more to your right, my left on the globe there. I don't know. And the other weird thing, remind him about the 12-hour light. Yeah, exactly. The other weird thing is we're just not hearing about it. Usually when something like that happens, you hear about it pretty instantaneously. I'm checking something real quick. Yep, they're watching Harry Potter. I figured as much. Wintermute says, I see you watched the 3 transition video. I did. I did get the macro to finally save. Number one, it always worked, but I finally got it to save. I have no idea what I was doing wrong. But I have an issue because in the Brian, take over for me while my brain catches up because I'm lost right now. In the node area, there's no way to change the transition of the fade of the first flip to the second flip. It's 50-50, but it's not really 50-50. It's more like 70-30 because the first one's good and then it flipped and the second one's not there long enough. And I want to figure out how to balance that to 50-50 even. And I looked and couldn't figure out. So I reached out to the author of the transition, it's a preset, and asked him. I have not heard back. That was the email I was checking to see if I had anything back from. So anyway, oh, there he is. Ghetto joins us. What'd you do? Cut the movie short? Oh, let me guess. Ghetto, can you hear us? Maybe Ghetto's having Spectrum internet issues.
Maybe it's a soundbar.
It could be the soundbar, yes. Silver Edition says hello to you. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for participating in the live stream. I appreciate it. It should come across. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go over here because, yeah, that's good. For some reason, my pop-out chat box, once again, is not working correctly. I may have to go to SpeakerBot.
I wonder if Bobby Warren is who?
Nothing.
Which one is it, Bobby or Tim?
On for what, Chris? I mean, that's I don't know. I mean, I hate to say that I don't pay that much attention, but
One of
I
them
think it's
called.
Tim.
One of them call it every time they have problems though. I ain't gonna say everything on YouTube, but
Long Dog says, according to Spectrum's Twitter post, subscribers in the KC and Lincoln areas are experiencing server outages due to a damaged fiber optic cable. Yes, when the snow flies, it damages the fiber optic cable so badly. Aren't those usually buried in the ground?
Normally.
Yeah.
the ones that
Probably
run by
about 8 or
did they
12
put up
Your bot is great.
what they put up.
I didn't see
You know
who
what they
did
put
that,
up
but
out by our house? Some of it is on the pole and some of it's buried in the ground, different places. So some of it's actually on the pole.
yeah, I seen tonight taking Mrs. K to work. There's that machine where they run the long pipe and then they force the cable on the ground. Kind of curious as to what that's all about because there's telephone poles with 35 lines on those. So I don't know what they're putting in. I found it kind of interesting. Underground cables usually get hit by a piece of construction equipment during digging. When you have fiber optic, it's very, 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 very a specialized type of repair. Yep, they use a special shovel to dig up the cable to repair the cable.
Yeah, well, my trucker number one son was taking all of your FedEx stuff heading for Greenwood, Indiana, coming out of California. It's going to be arriving late because he is stuck in Kingman, Arizona. where Interstate 40 is closed due to
Snow.
massive snowslide.
Yep.
Whip up.
Hey, Ghetto.
Whip up.
Nothing. Said you might be here. I was just checking to see. I figured you were watching a movie. Well, you didn't cut the movie short, did you?
No, I paused it.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what's going on is anytime I move the screen back, that's an indication that either A, I'm out, or B, I'm watching something.
We can't tell when you move the screen back. We have no idea when you're moving the screen forward, backward, sideways, up, down. We have no idea. Contrary to the belief that we have spy cameras in your group home, we do not.
I will know you moved something is on if you knock something loose.
Yeah, really. That's how we know you moved something when you kick your internet out because you stretched your legs or whatever. So, just out of curiosity, Ghetto, how many 10+ hour streams have you done since you said you weren't going to do any?
At least 2.
Damn,
least.
that's so ghetto.
Why?
Just wondering. Well, it hasn't been that long ago. Like last month, you said, and I quote, I'm not going to do more 10-hour live streams. I don't want to get divorced. And here we are, at least 3 that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
And I said March, right? Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take my payment in 10 easy payments of $100. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I want to.
$1,000 I ever made.
If I can
I want
time it just right, and I can get some time off, I'm looking to do a 24 hours. I mean,
Well, before someone beats me to the punch, before you do a 24-hour stream, please reach out to a professional and find out why you don't want to do a 24-hour live stream.
Why?
You'll have to reach out to a professional for that. I'm not a professional. I'm not a hobbyist. I'm not an enthusiast. I am just here.
Well, I figured I would start at 10 o'clock my time and go till 10 o'clock the next day.
That's 12 hours, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so 24 hours would be you start at 10 o'clock and you go all the way till 10 o'clock the next day at night or morning, depending on when you start.
I'll be asleep.
I wouldn't want to. 12 hours was enough. I wouldn't want to undertake 24 hours.
That's what I meant, 12 hours. I mean,
Okay. Well, you've done a 12-hour, have you not?
Yeah.
I thought you had. Yeah, Jim's got that right. I'll highlight that. There's nothing wrong with that comment. The only way I think I would undertake a 12-hour stream is if we were to be able to bring in at least at 6, maybe 8 hours, a someone to take over the show for a while people take a break. And I have no clue how to do that. That would be it. The 12-hour debacle was plenty. And now that we know you only get 11 hours, 55 minutes and some change from YouTube, it would be the 24-hour with 2 breaks? Yeah, 2 breaks for a restart so that it gets saved on their servers and everybody will be happy, I guess. I don't know. Brian, you got anything? I'm running out of things and we got about 6 more minutes to kill somehow. Anything?
All right, I'm going to jump out and go back to my movie.
All right. We'll see you later.
At 7:50, well, let's see, that'd be 10:15 p.m. your time. Did you get a notification?
On where from? I guess the answer would be no. From you?
Well, I uploaded, but instead of making that mistake like last time, hitting the publish button before the HD version was rendered, I scheduled it.
I actually on my phone 9 minutes ago, which would be 10:15, did get a theme designer slideshow music part 6.
There it is.
Yes. Yes. So
Works perfect.
yes. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I spaced that big time, and I am checking it now, and it is the HD. It is in yes, so that's cool.
It can.
Yes, sir,
I
Chris.
think the reason why our fiber optic cable that they running, some of it is above ground. I think it's probably because it's a light company. Some of it's buried though in some places.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the light company actually owns the poles. And it's up high. It's up higher than the some places the AT&T wire is buried in some places it's not. And it would be higher than the AT&T wire, so
If I see them out there working, I might stop and ask them. They're generally pretty friendly as far as saying, what they're doing and all. I mean, it's not like it's a national secret. For goodness sakes, they're out there doing something. You can see it.
some of those big towers that have the wires running from like one town to the other, I think some of them might be actually a fiber line. Not all of them are electrical lines, is what I'm saying. That's a possibility. To run it
Yeah,
across the
sure.
state like that.
It's very possible, Chris. It's very possible. That's a neat little thing to remember, Brian. If you can remember it and not be like me and forget it.
I just wanted to see if the notification on the scheduling came off as it's supposed to, and apparently it does.
Yeah, it did. It did.
All right,
They-
friends.
They go to my phone, but I don't get them on the PC. It's the weirdest thing. And I've gone into notifications and turned notifications off and turned them back on. They still go to my phone, but they don't go to the PC. And there was another thing I wanted to reach out to Doug for, but it's not Windows related. It's Facebook related, and I figured out a workaround better than the workaround we figured out. But it's a workaround, and I don't like it. I would like to get the issue resolved rather than keep having to do, going around the bend, going around the, how's this song go? She'll be coming around the mountain or something like that.
Well, you can get an answer real easy. Just go #D, then type your information. Get a weather report, traffic report, anything you want. #D.
Is that on his stream? Will that work now too? I did find it comical today when he said, hold off on the exclamation whatever, and I'm not sure who it was, but almost immediate. Wasn't me. It was not me.
I got a question.
Full disclosure, I thought about it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My fingers were in space, but I did not do it. I don't think it was Brian either.
What happens if you put a bad word, like an ugly word, on the speaker bot?
Well, try it. Just wait 7 seconds first.
I'm not going to try it.
Yes. Depending on the word, you must wait 7 seconds.
7 seconds yet.
Yeah. I don't know,
That's
Chris.
probably gonna
All
watch
right.
it.
So, are you saying is there a filter?
No.
Oh, yes, there is. Doug showed it one day on there about filters when he was going through the settings. I
Okay.
remember seeing that.
Okay.
So we
Darn
should
it.
test. We need to test the filters.
We can test them.
Yeah, I could hear his stream tomorrow. We're not going to test the filters. Brian, he's going to somehow figure out a way that no matter, everybody else will be able to do stuff, but you and we're going to be filtered out of making comments on the #D.
I can't
He's
remember.
gonna say only I would ask something like that.
I can't remember if he says he enabled filters or he didn't.
Well,
I don't
test it
remember
out.
either. I am looking forward
Any
to his
filters?
video coming out of his customer that got the hijacked browser. He got it down to he can pinpoint what she clicked on, replicated it to get it again and again and again. I'm looking forward to that. I that's something I would really like to see.
And that was coming off an MSN website.
Right. Which was being used by Microsoft Edge.
Right.
Right.
I've gotten the same thing. And I'm just nodding my head when he's talking about that happening. Yep, been there, done that.
I don't
had
use
stuff
the
like that
Edge.
happen.
I just don't use the Edge, and now I have another reason to not use the Edge. If I could get rid of the Edge, which I understand you cannot, because that's Microsoft's baby, and that's how they get you the updates. What my understanding is. I don't know.
Windows 10 first came out, there was
No.
a way.
Long
the
time
first
ago.
Before it was changed to all Chromium, there was a way to actually remove Microsoft Edge because I actually did it one time.
Did it stay gone, or did it actually come back, or not?
I don't remember because this was in 2015.
Okay.
I had bought a new laptop in 2015, which didn't last long, but yeah, I can't remember if it stayed or come back.
I think I saw a YouTube video where you have to change to a European Union country.
Mm-hmm.
Because over there, they have to allow you to uninstall Edge.
But now it's different. It's Chromium based, and they changed it, so I'm not sure if you can. It may be locked in now.
This just happened.
So what, you'd have to use a VPN, excuse me, say you're in a European country in order to get rid of it?
No, you'd have to go back and change, like in your case, from US and change it to like Germany or something.
Okay. All
And
right.
at that point, you can take out Edge.
Okay.
I'd have to
Whenever
go
you
back and
said
look at
that, go ahead.
I have to go back and take a look at the YouTube thing again. But there was a ruling in the European Union on that. They have to be able to uninstall it.
Whenever you said, Doug said earlier in your chat he's taking 2 days off from Windows daily for a project. I'm assuming he meant Friday and tomorrow. I did not see a comment from Doug. Let me see.
Yeah, I saw it. It was up there
Oh, I'm sure it is. I don't pay attention to
very
comments.
early on. He said he's not watching, just dropped in to leave a comment that he's taking 2 days off to, I don't know.
Work on a project. So I'm back
Work
to
on a
the very
project.
beginning. I got Sin Vicious, Long Dog. Oh, here it is. Yeah, he didn't put it in orange. I hate to say it, but if you want to catch my attention, put it in orange. I hate to say that. I really do. All right, I brought the Zoom homies back up so we can all say goodbye. There's the email. If you want to join us on the Zoom panel, shoot me an email. We'll get you the creds and get you onto the panel. BH Ringer drops a link for uninstall Microsoft easily with a simple trick, and he drops a link. So I'll bring that link up over on another tab. And of course, I have an ad because I have it on Google tonight. Anybody got any last parting words before we get out of here? Don't everybody speak at once, please. Take your time.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Good word.
fine. Wasn't me, and goodbye.
See you tomorrow. Won't see you on Doug's though. That's good because that's good. Oh, Josh
Have
Kinderher
fun.
with his hand raised again.
That's the first stream I've made of
And
yours.
is the stream back?
Oops.
What do
I
you
don't
say?
want to hurt
Spike?
anyone's feelings, and I don't want anybody to run off and not come back. Greg, thank you for helping today. Thank you for participating and eating your. That's still that same chocolate pie, by the way.
Yes, I got
Good.
2 more pieces left.
Man,
One for me and one for you.
exactly. And well, I can't have it because of the diabetes. So anyway, thank you, William. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sin. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Photomix Media. Thank you, Chris. And of course, before I get in trouble, hey, Max. Did he hear me, Chris?
I don't know. He's laying down in the bed.
Goodbye, everybody. I will
Yes, he
be
is
ending the
probably
stream
muted.
this time.